Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, this is the third night of Ramadan 2024, and inshallah I'll be hoping to post a video every day about something I remember. And today I remembered that I want to talk about Khadija. Khadija. Now, why Khadija? Khadija is a very beautiful name in Arabic. Let me tell you the story. Khadija was the first wife of Prophet Muhammad. And to understand why she was the first wife of Prophet Muhammad, we need to go back into her background to understand why Allah has chosen her for this role. Bismillah. Now, Khadija was a very strong, if we can describe her in today's terms, we can say she was a very positive feminist. She's got her own rights, she's got her own business, and it was a multinational business. She was from a very good and strong family. She was rich. She was personally rich and strong. And she was knowledgeable. And from the stories we have heard, it pretty seems that she was also very big. Her personality was big. She knew how to encompass somebody with her wit and wisdom. She knows how to absorb a bad situation. She was a very, very great example. So she had her own business, and one day she wanted a good manager, so everybody recommended Prophet Muhammad, because, come on, he was the most honest person there is, and he was very trustworthy. That everybody knew that, even before he became the Prophet Muhammad that we know now. Before revelations. So they started working. He started to manage her business across different places. He made her, big deals. He was so trustworthy with her money. She was so happy for sure. So one day she said, all right, Muhammad is a very good, very, very good marriage material, and I would love to marry him, because why not? She's a manager now, and she truly knows how to evaluate and how to value those who work with her. So she said, all right, I'm going to propose to him, but for sure, now as dignified as she was, and as how somebody who held herself very high, she wouldn't go directly to him and talk. Yeah, she sent an employee, another girl, a female employee she had, and she told her, go to Muhammad and see what he thinks of me, and if he fancies, marry me. So the other woman went to Muhammad, and she told him, how do you fancy Khadija? Do you, if you have the opportunity to propose to her, would you take it? And he said, what? Me? Khadija? I wish, if that could ever happen. I wish. So I said, yeah, I would love to propose to her if she opens the door, if she gives me the green light. So the woman said, yeah, all right, she gives you the green light. And he did propose to her at the end, and they were happily married. Now, the reason I'm telling you this story is that Khadija was the first wife, was the first female, the first woman to ever get into Islam. And because of her knowledge of the older religions and Christianity, for sure, the first time Prophet Muhammad has met the revelation, the angel Jibreel, he was so scared, trembling, sweating. He was very cold. He went back home running, and right into, her arms. He kept telling her, please cover me, I'm cold and I'm scared, and I think I have seen something that's so scary. And she said, what have you seen? And he started explaining. And on other days, Angel Jibreel used to visit Prophet Muhammad at home, so he didn't know who was that in the beginning. So with her wit, she told him, you know what, if he comes in, let me know if he will stay, if I take off my veil. And every time she took off her veil, the angel got out of the house. So she knew directly that this was the angel, and this man in her arms, is the next and the last and the final prophet, according to what she knew in the older testimonies and the older scriptures. Now the reasons all this happened, and the reason Khadija was in this specific role, was that Prophet Muhammad has grown up to be an orphan, and has grown up without a family, and has grown up without a wife, till the age of 40. And he has till the age of 20-ish, something in the 20s, I'm sorry. Khadija was 40 when she married him. Look at the difference. Yeah, that difference was meant. And the reason why is that because he had no mother. So he needed a wife that will fulfill all the roles he misses in his life. The wife, the mother, the family, the money, the strength. The huge status. Because he lacked all of this. He wasn't rich. He had no big family that were close to him. I mean, all his family were not very close. And he needed that support. And this is why Khadija was there, 20 years apart in age, and miles and miles away in fortune. And she was not equally, but very, very close to the wisdom Prophet Muhammad had. She was somebody that he could talk to her and trust her in big and deep conversations. That was the reason why Allah has chosen Khadija and put her in Muhammad's way, because she would serve that role. Later on in life, you would also know that Prophet Muhammad has married another one. I mean, this great woman, Aisha, who was so young, and the reason also was that she was going to accompany him all through his life, later on, until his final days, so that she could become his own computer, his own recorder, his own documentator of everything he said and done. And and this is why if you learn about the wives of Prophet Muhammad, you will know that every wife played a role in Islam. So we can think about it this way. Khadija was married to Muhammad. Khadija was married to Islam, to play a role in our lives nowadays, helping Islam, finding a nest, finding home, finding support, finding a nestle. Yeah, what is a nestle? I'm not sure. So that's it. This was Khadija today, and this is just a little brief about what happened. Excuse me if there was any problems. You could always tell me in the comments. Thank you guys. Inshallah, I hope tomorrow we get a new story or we get a new thing to talk about. Assalamu alaikum.